Welcome. You made it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I did the call out earlier on IG. I went live and I'm like, look, we're getting ready to do yoga this morning. For some reason, I am like hot. I woke up and I'm just like ready to go. I do my whole pre-dance thing and I'm still a little bit hot. So the shirt I picked out, I was like, not today. Not today. Because if you normally watch the class, I be in here working. Like, it's a lot. So don't think that yoga is just stretching and we just all, there's levels to it. There's levels to yoga. So just know that. Hello, Transforming Life Coach. Good morning. Hello to my daddy, y'all. Look, my daddy has been actually doing yoga, and that's special to me. That is special to me. So this is why I do it. It's like making this that's the yoga wheel. I don't know why it's making a little thing there, but I'll just make it look pretty because my logo is there. So why not make it look pretty? All right, we're going to get started in just a little bit. Coach D, thank you for joining us nice and early. Today's going to be about shoulders. Now, we have a lot of people that tend to curve in, right? Curve in those shoulders. We're sitting, our posture is like this because we're scrolling, we're doing all kinds of things. But this is going to be for us to open up those shoulders. Okay, we're going to open up those shoulders. So get your strap. I said, get the strap, not that strap, this strap. So get your strap, get a belt if you don't have it. Hello, mommy. Hello. Yes, 1.1 subscribers. We're getting up there. Get the strap, get you a belt, a scarf, a towel, anything that you can use to just open those shoulders, because preview, we are going to be doing a little bit of shoulder openers. So even if you can't bring it all the way here, and right here is where your point is, that's okay. But using that strap is going to help us. So the wider we have our hands, the better it's going to be to actually open up our shoulders. So if you have a strap, you can open this all the way out as far as your arms will extend, and that'll make it a little bit easier. So that's a little bit of a preview of what's getting ready to come. So if you're coming over from IG, I told you it's so much better over here. It's so much better on YouTube, right? All right. We have to pick the intention word because we didn't pick that yet. I've been so anyway, like I said, it's been a vibe this morning. I should do some videos of me actually getting ready for class because it's a whole vibe. I wish I could play the songs that are mainstream, but YouTube don't like that. They do not like that. What did you say? Class focus for the day is shoulders. That's right. Hey, Pamela. Hello. How are you, fam? All right. Let's go ahead and give them a shuffle. And I know I like to spread them out a little bit crazy, but that's me. Just give it a little bit of energy. Then we go ahead and pick one that speaks to us. So yesterday's class intention word was expectations. And expectations is always a good one. All right. This one is always a great one as well. I don't think we've had this one. And it will be kind of fitting for the theme of the class. All right. So I'm going to take out expectations, put that back, and I'm going to share today's intention word. So today's intention word, you ready? All right. It's love. Love. And I'm sending you lots of love. Lots and lots of love today. Because guess what? We are 1 week away from having this class right here for 1 whole year. We started this class April 26th, 2020. And I started it based on family, like, hey, when are you going to do the YouTube thing? Like, I had my YouTube, I didn't do anything with it. And I said, you know what? All right. Hey, B family. B family is hanging in there. Yes. Good morning. So this is why we are here. And 1 week away from a whole year of doing this class. And out of the whole year, I have not had a class for you all one time on a Saturday. One time. I was in the midst of traveling and I could not do a class. But I always make sure I got y'all. So keep that in mind as we go throughout our practice today. We're going to come to a comfortable seat, get ourselves ready for just setting that intention. All right, so go ahead and get yourself ready. I'm going to go ahead and readjust here. Come to any comfortable seat. Go ahead and grab your strap. Make it handy. That intention word is love. And I want you to know that I love you. I thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your morning. So as we just ground ourselves here, I want you to first show yourself some love for even waking up and committing to you today. Spending this time with you, not just me. We're going to get out of our head and into our bodies. And that's what it's all about. We're going to love up on every single part of us that quarantine weight. And as we just take a deep inhale in together, breathe in. On that exhale, we're going to let it out. Because we know that there's so many things going on in the world. But for this second, this moment in time, we're just going to go within right now and try to spread love because we have so much hate that's going on right now. We send our love, our thoughts, our prayers to all of those names. Because too many to even speak on. We can't keep doing these hashtags. So as we just go within today, we give their families and them some love today. I'm going to take a deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Taking our chin down towards our chest. Release our shoulders. Let's go ahead and get that shoulder work started early. Take our hands, bring them behind us as much as possible. Fingertips extend out behind you. Lift through that chest, keeping your chin tucked down. We're going to take our right ear, bring it over towards our right shoulder. Open up your neck. Maybe you slept wrong. Go ahead and open up here. Keep breathing. Most importantly, remember to breathe. Taking that chin back up to neutral, over to the opposite side. Keep breathing. And you're going to notice, maybe there's a little pinch here, a little sensation there. Maybe just come up a little bit. Maybe you can't go down as deep on one side or another. Listen to your body. Keep breathing. Coming back up to neutral. I'm going to take that chin up towards the ceiling. Open up. Let's receive some love today. And on that exhale, taking it back to center. I'm going to bring both arms up overhead. Gaze up to the space in between those hands. Maybe we take the hands to touch. Whatever you're feeling today. And on that exhale, let's hinge forward. Taking our hands down towards our mat. Maybe we're doing this in a chair. We take it down to our laps, wherever we are. Just go ahead and release it down. Keep breathing as we release our forearms down towards the ground. Tucking your chin down towards your chest. Take a few moments here to breathe. We're warming it up. If you feel the beat, go ahead and rock. It's all right. We're going to go over towards the right side. Walk your hands over. We're going to feel that side stretch in our body. Get nice and long. Keep your sit bones down. Keep breathing. See on that exhale if you can release those forearms down towards the ground. Release your shoulders. Again, we're doing work on our shoulders today. On that exhale, come back to center and over towards the opposite side. Keep breathing. Release that shoulder down. You may not be able to go as deep on one side or the other. Listen to your body. Coming back to center. Walk your hands back up towards your body. Take a moment here. Roll those shoulders out. Roll it out. There we go. Move the hips. You got this. All right, we're going to take our hands, interlace them behind our head. We're going to come off to the side. Now, if you have a ponytail like me, it may be a little bit difficult. So readjust your hands wherever possible. We're going to take our hands out. Elbows are going to be bent. We're going to begin to do our cat-cow seated first. So we're going to bring those elbows to touch. So bring it in, elbows to touch. Round out the belly. And exhale, push back. All right. So now let's do an inhale here. So inhale. Exhale, elbows together. Seated cat-cow. Inhale here. Lift through the chest. Exhale, push it back. Now do this to your own breath. Again, we exhale, we bring it in. Inhale, push it out. Lift through the chest. And exhale, round it out. So these are our seated cat-cows here. Warming up those shoulders. And keep going. Got 3 more. See if you can lift up. Exhale, lift. And come back in on the inhale. And 1 more. And exhale. Bring the arms out, lower it back down. Go ahead and give those shoulders a little rock. Very nice. We're going to bring our right hand over, out in line with our hip. Come onto those fingertips. Sweep the left arm up overhead, side stretch here. Open up. Now I want you to lift up through the chest. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Nice and graceful. Maybe that head doesn't come all the way up. Just look off to the side. That's okay. Going to bring it over. Float over to the opposite side. We're floating. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Again, lift through the chest. We don't want to dump in. We want to lift up. There we go. Gaze overhead. Again, if that gaze doesn't work overhead, go ahead and look forward. We're going to do that 2 more times. Float it over. Keep going. Lift through the chest. Float it over. And last time, we're going to do last one on this side, and then we're going to go to the opposite side. Turn the bed up just a little bit, because we ain't about it. So hold that. Another side. And come back to center. Bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, seated forward fold. Bring the hands down. Bring that forehead down towards the earth. Maybe it touches, maybe it don't. Maybe you have a block. It's going to give you a little prop. Take your forehead to the block. Whatever's comfortable. You can start off in this high position like this. Maybe you take it down to medium, or maybe you take it to low. Whatever's comfortable for you. Take 2 more breaths. And on that next exhale, walk those hands back towards your body. We'll move our block off to the side. Take those knees over. Come onto your hands and knees for our tabletop position. All right, any knee injuries, any knee pain, go ahead and place a blanket. Maybe roll up your mat, place something under your knees. So go ahead, bringing your knees to neutral here, stacking those knees right over our hips. So wherever you need to be to readjust, placing your hands down. We want our wrists to stack right over our shoulders. Bringing those hands out in front, press into your fingertips. We're light on our wrists. You can have the toes tucked or untucked, whatever's comfortable. All right, now our cat-cow's here. So again, inhale, lower the belly, take the gaze up. Exhale, arch the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. And reverse. Keep going. So you want to begin to just arch up. So as you arch the back, tuck the chin into the chest. Keep going. 2 more. And neutral spine here. We're going to open out that right hand. So we're going to come off to the side. We're going to sweep that right arm up. Nice and early. Open it up. And bring it down. Left arm comes up. And lower it back down. 1 more time on each side. We're just getting ourselves ready for our balance. Opening ourselves up. And other side. And take it back down. Tucking your toes. Push up for our first downward facing dog. Paddle your feet out here. Bending opposite knees. Move your hips. Do 2 more of these. And when you're ready, go ahead and settle your heels down. Walk the gaze up towards the belly. Maybe you open and widen your stance depending on your body and how you feel today. We don't want to dip into the shoulders. Keep the shoulders nice and strong. Release the shoulders away from your ears. Use the breath to pedal you back as you tuck your chin into your chest. Now we're going to begin to do our forward fold. So this time we're going to walk our hands towards the back of our mat, towards our feet. Walk your hands back, bend your knees. We're going to keep that belly right on the thigh. Keep the bend in your knees. Come into that forward fold. So we want to get into it a little gently at first. Go ahead and give yourself a little rock. Keeping your hands down towards the earth, wherever you are. And let's grab opposite elbows. Begin to bring those elbows closer to the earth, relieving that tension within the upper back. Keep the bend in the knee. Look behind you. Go ahead and give it a rock from left to right. We're going to release those hands, bring them back down towards your feet. Press into the feet as we come all the way up to a standing position. Nice and slow, 1 vertebrae at a time. On that inhale, we bring those arms up overhead. Take the hands to touch. And on that exhale, bringing the hands down. We're going to walk to the front of our mat. If your mat is sticky like mine, that's good. That's a good thing. You want your mat to be sticky. Keep you on the mat. Placing those feet hip distance apart. On that inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Come into a flat back. We're going to get ready to flow it out here. So if you don't want to flow coming down to chaturanga, push back to downward facing dog. I'm going to place my hands down, step back towards my high push-up. I'm going to lower myself down towards the chaturanga, push up, upward facing dog. And again, we all meet in downward facing dog. Let's take 2 breaths here. Keep breathing. Feel those shoulders open up. And we're going to come to a forward fold. So if you want to walk to the back of the mat, that's fine. If you'd like to walk to the front, bringing the feet towards the hands, come into your forward fold. Keep a bend into the knee. Come all the way down. So you can make that forward fold nicely. Tuck it in, bringing your head towards your knees. Bring the gaze behind you. Shift the weight into the balls of the feet. You can bring the hands behind the legs, really curving in. On that inhale, we're going to bring ourselves all the way up. Open up through the chest, slight back bend here as we open up. Let's go ahead and get back into those sun salutations, forward fold. Flat back here. Step back, let's flow it out. Again, if those chaturangas just isn't in your ministry today, that's all right. Push back to downward facing dog. Let's take 2 more breaths. Forward fold. On that inhale, come all the way up. We're warming up our body. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back. Plant your hands down, step back, and we flow it out. Again, we meet in downward facing dog, no judgment there. All right, take 2 more breaths. Forward fold. Flat back. Let's go right back into it. We're not even going to go through a full one. Let's come right back down, step back, and flow it out. I want you to take 3 breaths here. Go ahead and catch your breath. Settle your feet. Walk the gaze up towards the belly. We're going to lift that right knee. Hug that knee in towards the chest. Arch the spine. Go ahead and bring it through to frame the hands. So you can walk that foot up if you need to. Feel free to come down. Maybe walk the foot up. Whatever feels comfortable to you. All right? So we're here. This is almost like our pyramid pose. Our toes are tracked forward. Just take a moment here. We're going to bring that back knee down. Coming into our low lunge, untuck the back toe, sweep the arms up overhead. Lift up into the hips. We don't want to dip in. We want to lift up into the hips. A little bit of a quad stretch here. Let's open up. So we're going to open up in towards that back knee. Open up through the arms. Maybe look towards that back hand. Keep the chest lifted. We're going to drop the back hand towards our heel. Wherever it is, right? And go ahead and lift that top hand up. So if you don't reach the heel, go ahead and reach the calf. Wherever you are, that's okay. All right, lift up through the chest. And on that exhale, take that front hand to the inside of the foot. Open up. Gaze up. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring it back down. We're going to frame our foot with our hands. Come back up onto that back foot. We're going to step the back foot forward as we come back to our forward fold. Taking a flat back. Plant your hands down. We step back. We flow it out. Taking 2 breaths. We're We're going to do the same thing on that opposite knee. So bringing that knee in towards the chest. Go ahead and put an arch into the spine. Bring that foot forward to frame the hands. Let's take a moment here, feeling that hamstring stretch. Last week we did hamstrings. Go ahead and bring that back knee down. Untuck the back toe. Sweep the arms up. Take a moment here, and then we're going to open up again towards that back knee. Look behind you. Keep breathing. I'm going to drop that back hand, gaze up towards the ceiling. Open up. Feel that quad, that hip opening. Exhale, bring it down. Hand comes towards the inside of the foot. And reverse. Keep going. Bring it back towards the front. And reverse. Bring it down. Last one here. We're going to frame those hands with our foot. Frame it. Come up onto that back foot and bring the back foot forward. Come back to your forward fold. On that inhale, go ahead and come all the way up. Bring your arms up overhead. Gaze up. Going to bring those hands down. We're here in our mountain pose. Go ahead and just shake it out. Shake it out. You got it. If you're getting warm like I am, that's all right. That means you're doing something. All right. I'm going to take those hands out to a T. I want you to cross it under. Right arm is going to come underneath. So right arm comes underneath. All right. We're going to begin to get into our eagle stance. So our eagle pose, our eagle arms, we're going to take that bottom hand, bring it up. Top hand is going to come up to meet it. If that doesn't work, give yourself a hug. Nice and tight, as tight as you can. All right, so wherever you are, we're going to lift those elbows. So if you're here, hugging yourself, lift your elbows up, open your shoulders. If you're here in your eagle stance, go ahead and open your shoulders, lift it up. Keep breathing. Let's see if we can add the legs to it. So if you'd like to add the legs, go ahead and invite a small bend into the knee. And we're going to take that right leg, we're going to cross it over, cross it in, so you can squat down into it. Our full eagle stance. If that doesn't work, go ahead and just leave it here. Get a little squat, whatever works. And on that exhale, go ahead and straighten the legs, release, unwind, shake it out. You got this. All right, ready to do the other side? Yes, right? Yes, you said yes. All right, bringing those hands out to a T. We're going to cross the opposite arm under. Opposite arm crosses under. So that opposite hand is this way now. So again, bring the eagle arms together. If that doesn't work, give yourself a hug. One side tends to be a little bit different than the other. Embrace it, love it. Again, we lift those elbows up. So lift the elbows. We don't want it down. We want to lift the elbows. Opening up the backs of those shoulders. Again, eagle arms here. Let's see if we can add the legs. Keep a slight bend. All right, we got to get stable. Focus on your drishti point. Go ahead and cross the leg over. If you can cross it in, that's fine. If kickstanding out is fine, whatever works. If you fall out, come right back in. Squat down. Lift those elbows up. Open up through your shoulders. Look straight ahead. When you look down, you fall down. Focus on something that isn't moving. Take 2 more breaths. And on that exhale, let's straighten the legs. Release. Shake it out. You got this. All right. Let's take a moment. Let's just give ourselves a little twist. From left to right. Go ahead and let your arms swing. Especially after eagle pose, right? Oh. All right. Coming back to the top of our mat. Let's come back to the front. Back to our mountain pose. Feet are going to track forward. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Taking a flat back. Planting those hands down as we step back. Let's flow it out. Take 2 breaths. I'm going to take that right leg, sweep it up overhead this time. Go ahead and sweep it up. We can bend the knee, open it up for a 3-legged dog. Open your hip. Bring the knee forward, bring it through. Let's frame the hands. Bring that foot forward. Come down onto that back knee. All right, untuck your back toe. Let's sweep the arms back up overhead. This time we're going to take those hands to heart center. So as we take those hands to heart center, we're going to invite a little bit of a twist into our body. So bringing those elbows up, we're going to twist towards the knee. So bringing that right elbow over across, left elbow, and bring it over across because we got that right foot forward. So bring it over, gaze up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and gaze up. And see if you can take the belly off the thigh. So just go ahead and lift the chest up. Open up that shoulder. If you really want to open up your shoulders a little bit more and you're comfortable, you can open up your arms. Extend those arms out. Take 2 more breaths. And on that exhale, go ahead and bring those hands back to touch. Take yourself back to center. Sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward. Bring the hands to frame the foot as we step the front foot back and flow through. And again, if those flows are getting to you, just go ahead and push back to downward facing dog. No judgment. Child's pose is there if you need it. We're going to do the same thing on our opposite leg. So lift that opposite leg up. We're going to bend it open. Open up your hips, inner thigh. Bring that knee forward as we frame the hands with our foot. Come down onto that back knee. Sweep the arms up overhead. Untuck the toe. Gaze up. Taking your hands to touch. Again, bringing that elbow to the outside of the knee. Gaze up, lift off of the chest. You got this. Is anyone else's allergies getting to them? I tell you, it's springtime, but those allergies. All right, keep breathing. Again, if you'd like to open up your arms, you can do so as well. Keep breathing. Take 2 more breaths and bring it back in. Taking yourself back up, bring those arms back up overhead. Bring the hands down. Let's frame the foot. Step back, and we flow through. This time, let's go ahead and bring those knees down nice and wide as our mat. Big toes are going to touch. Push back to your child's pose here. Bringing your forehead down towards the mat. Just taking a moment to really get yourself nice and loose here. Maybe that bottom just wants to stay up. It's all right. Readjust your body wherever you are. Get nice and comfortable here. Come back to your breath. Release those shoulders. We're going to walk our hands over to our right side. Maybe place that left hand on top of the right. Now we've done this stretch a little bit before, but we haven't done it in our child's pose. So just revisiting this stretch. Walking the hands back to center. over to the opposite side. Again, you can stack the hands on top. And back to center. On that inhale, walk the hands back up towards your body. Maybe this is a little bit of a hip opener here, bringing your hips down towards your heels. Maybe go ahead and rock it out. Place a block underneath if it's a little too much of a deep stretch here. Very nice. We're going to take our knees to one side as we come back up towards that tabletop position. So coming back to your tabletop position, we're going to revisit a pose that we went to earlier. So again, stacking your hands out in front, we're going to sweep that right arm back overhead. So open it up almost like we just did. But this time we're going to bring our hand threaded behind the arm, come down onto your shoulder, take your forehead down. We're going to take that opposite arm, walk it out in front. Keep breathing. Now go ahead and really feel that shoulder stretch. Breathe into it. Release the tension on the toes, the hips. Allow that shoulder to open up. Being mindful not to dip into it. Release the forearm of that top hand. And when you're ready, we're going to walk that hand back towards our face as we use it to press ourselves up. Sweep that right arm back overhead. Open it up. Take the hand down. We're going to swap out. So the opposite hand is going to come up. And again, we're going to thread it underneath. Thread the arm underneath. Come down onto your shoulder. Oh, that feels good to me. I don't know about you. Bring that top hand out. Oh, there we go. Breathe into it. Uncurl your fingers. Release that forearm down on that top hand. Allow your hips to get soft. And on that inhale, we're going to bring it back. Come back up. Sweep that arm back up overhead. And on that exhale, take the hands back to center. Go ahead and give your hips a little rock. Give the shoulders a little rock. All right, I'm going to tuck those toes underneath as we come back towards a little toe stretch here. Bring the heels back. Bring your hips back towards your heels. Maybe we rock it out. Move your shoulders. Keep breathing. Very nice. Now let's come forward. We're going to do a little cat-cow here just to really just kind of re-stretch out some of that stuff. Maybe that shoulder gets a little bit intense. Very nice. Go ahead and untuck the toes or keep them tucked, whatever's comfortable to you. We're going to bring out that right leg. So come over to the side of your mat. If you're not already, let's come over to the side. We're going to bring our right foot out. Go ahead and place that pinky toe edge of the foot down on the mat. So go ahead and bring it out. Readjust your body. We want that knee to be 90 degrees. All right. Walking that opposite hand over to be in line with your knee. We're going to open ourselves up. Open that chest. Open your arm. Gaze up. So this is our gate pose. This is our modified side angle here. Now, if you feel like you want to do a little bit deeper and you want to go ahead and do a full stacked foot side angle, you can, whatever's comfortable for you. So if you'd like to stack the feet, you can do so. Just be sure to lift up through the hips, wherever you are. If not, let's go ahead and just keep it here. Keep that knee down. Gaze up towards the hand. You got this. And on that exhale, we're going to bring that hand, bring it underneath that arm. Bring it underneath, look behind you. Bring it back up, look up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Bring it underneath and take it back up. Last one, bring it underneath. And take it back up. Very nice. We're going to come back down. So if you're in your side angle, go ahead and come back down. We're going to sweep across to the opposite side. We're going to bring that foot out. Again, keep that hand in line with the knee. Sweep the arm up. Wherever you are, again, you can stay here. Feel free if you'd like to stack the feet. You can do so wherever you are. Gaze up towards the hand. Lift up through the hips. And again, we're going to bring that arm down, bring it under, look behind you, and bring it back. Again, 2 more times, bring it down, look behind you, and take it up. Last one, bring it down, look behind you, and bring it up. If you're in your side angle, go ahead and come back down. Let's come back down onto our knees, rock it out. Now, if you have that strap handy, go ahead and grab it. If you'd like to sit on your heels, you can go ahead and sit back on your heels. If not, go ahead and grab a block. We're going to sit down onto our block. So whatever's comfortable to you. You can sit here. If you'd like to sit in seated hero, if you know that pose, you can go ahead and bring your hips down. Whatever's comfortable. I invite you to take that block. We're going to grab our strap. Now, our shoulders should be nice and warm by now, right? Grab your strap. If you need to have it out nice and long, you can do so. All right, I'm going to come off to the side. Just going to get a little bit of a warm up first. So if that fupa is coming out, don't worry. Tuck it back in. It's fine. All right. We're going to take the arms out, and we're just going to do from left to right first. Left to right. If you have a little metal piece at the side, you can tuck that in. You don't want that to hit you, right? You can always tuck that in. No injuries. Left to right, nice and slow. We're just being nice and kind, giving our shoulders some love today. Maybe you add the gaze. Gaze up. Other side. And other side. 2 more. Keep going. Last one on this side. Last one on this one. Come back to center. We're going to go over now, turning to the side. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Keep twisting. So again, we're going nice and slow. We're warming up our body. We're getting into it. And let's come back to center. And now we begin to bring that strap behind us. So wherever we are, maybe just here, that's all right. Leave it there and then come back. Bring it down. Bring it up. If you'd like to take it behind you, go ahead. Bring it behind. Make it touch and bring it back. And again, bring it up. Bring it behind. Take it up. And tap. Again. Take it back. And again. We're going to do this for about, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. Keep going. Keep going. You got it. Now, with every breath, remember, release that tension on your shoulders. We want to do this with our hands. We want our shoulders to be loose. Okay, so keep going. We're just vibing out here. Listen to the music. Go to your breath. Maybe I'm going too fast. Slow it down. Go at your pace. This is your practice. Keep going. Maybe you hear that shoulder crack, 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 right? Maybe there's some rotator cuff issues, right? If there's any rotator cuff injuries, well, maybe you just bring it here, take it down. You do what works for you. Are your arms burning yet? Keep going. All right. All right. Now, if you have your arms up, wherever they are, just take it there. Just leave it here for a second. Lift through the chest, wherever you are. And on that exhale, let's bring those arms all the way down. Release the strap. Oh, go ahead and shake it out. You did good. You did real good. Go ahead and give yourself a hug. And go ahead and give yourself a hug with the opposite arm that way. Oh, let's bring that chin down towards the chest. Give your neck a little stretch. We're going to take that right ear down towards our shoulder. Other side, take it down. And release the hands. Go ahead and give it a shake. We're going to bring that strap, bring it over towards the side. We're going to come down onto our belly. So readjust yourself. You can move that block out the way. We're going to transition towards our bellies. Now you can have the strap nearby if that's comfortable for you. Come all the way down towards your belly. Untuck your toes. Take your cheek on the mat. Go ahead and bring your hands back towards your knees. Just take a moment here and breathe. Now you can have your cheek on either side. Doesn't matter. All right. So we're going to bend one knee up. Just bend one knee back. Wherever you are, whichever knee. Maybe we reach back to grab it. Maybe we have our strap and we gently place that around our foot and use the strap. Whatever's comfortable. Whatever feels good to you. You can hold on to that strap, release the shoulder. Now I want you to bring that elbow back wherever you are. So bring that elbow back towards the top of the ceiling. Keep breathing. Now again, if you'd like to hold on to the foot, that's going to give you a little bit more resistance. Now let's start to bring that foot back. We want to open up that shoulder a little bit more. So bring that foot back. Feel that stretch. Straighten the arm. Bring it back in. We bring that strap off of our foot. Lower it down. And we go over to the opposite side. So turn over towards the opposite, cheek on the opposite side. I'm going to bend the opposite knee. So again, bringing that opposite foot back. Now again, you can do the same thing. You can reach your hand back towards your foot. Or if not, go ahead and place the strap around your foot. And go ahead and grab the strap. Bringing that elbow towards the ceiling. And again, begin to bring that foot back. We want to straighten out that leg. So wherever you are, want that foot, the strap to be pretty high up on the foot. So again, you can grab the foot with your hand as well. Stretch it out. Open out that shoulder. I'm going to go ahead and release. Bring it down. We're going to bend both knees this time. Go ahead and give it a little windshield wiper rock. Release the tension in the lower back. Rocking our feet from left to right. Now, if you'd like to open up your shoulders a little bit more, you can take your chin. Take it towards the mat. Look forward. You can take that strap and bring it around your feet if you like. And then lift through the chest. We can lift through the feet as well. You can be right here. You can lift those knees off the ground as well, wherever you are. Flex the toes. Hold on to that strap. Wherever you are, if you like to bring the hands to the feet, you can do that as well. Lift up. Wherever you are. Look forward. Keep breathing. We're rocking on our bellies. And on that exhale, we release, drop the strap, let it out. Come down, bringing that cheek down onto the mat. Very nice. We're going to take the strap, just bring it over towards the side for now. We're done with our strap. We're going to take our hands out to a T. We're going to bend one knee. Untucking the opposite toe. We're going to cross that leg over our bodies. Go ahead and cross it over. Let it come down towards the ground. Open up through your hip. So that back hand is out to a T. We're really opening up our shoulder. You can open up that top hand or maybe have it here. Whatever's comfortable to you. Release the tension on the neck. Open up through your hips and your shoulder. Keep breathing. Take a moment here and just feel comfortable in the stretch. On that exhale, bring it back down. We're going to come back down onto our stomach. Go ahead and turn the opposite way. Kind of bring those hands back to a T. We're going to bend the opposite leg this time. Crossing that leg over our body. Go ahead and place the foot on the ground. Open up the knee. Again, you can open up that hand out. Or maybe take the hand to the thigh. Open up the shoulder. So this can also be achieved by standing. You can bring your hand onto a doorway and kind of turn and open yourself. This is that same thing. Opening up our shoulder. Take one more full breath. And on that exhale, let's bring it down. Bring those hands back to a T. Go ahead and flip your head on the opposite side. Bring those knees up. Give it one last windshield wiper rock. As we bring our feet down, placing your hands under your shoulders, go ahead and press yourself up. We're going to bring those knees over to one side, sit on your bottom, sweep those feet around. We're going to come over towards the top of our mat. Very nice. Bring those hands behind you. Fingertips extend out behind us. Lift through the chest. Open up. Take your knees down to one side. Look away from your knees. Take it up. Other side. Look away from your knees. And bring it back up. Hold on to your knees. Tuck in. Tuck your chin toward your chest. We're going to begin to rock back onto our back. All right, you got this? Tuck your tailbone under. Bring it in. I'm going to come up a little bit higher so I don't hit my head. And rock back. Come back onto your back. Give yourself a rock. Rock your knees from left to right. Let's take our knees towards the ceiling. Let's make circles in the sky with our knees. Go ahead and rock it out. You can hold on to your knees. You can bring your hands down. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Point your toes. Let's go the opposite way with our circles. We're relieving tension from that lower back. All right, take your feet up towards the ceiling. Flex your toes down towards your body. We're going to go ahead and we're going to point opposite leg, opposite toes, okay? So we're going to point and point and point and point, right? It's a little bit of a mind thing. You got it. You got it. There you go. You got it. All right. And release. We're going to drop one leg down. Let it drop. Holding on to one leg, point it, bring it back towards your body. Keep breathing. Place a bend into the knee. Cross it over your body. Take that back hand out to a T. Let's look away from our knee. Turn your head back towards that hand. Open out your shoulder. Allow that shoulder to come down towards the ground. It's okay if it doesn't touch. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, breathe out. Let your body surrender into the mat. And on that exhale, let's come back in. Bring the knee back in. Straighten that leg back out. We're going to bring the bottom leg back up towards the top. Swap it out. Bring that opposite leg down. Bring that leg back towards our body. Place a bend into the knee. Crossing that knee over your body. Go ahead and take that back hand out to a T. Turn and look towards your hand. Again, let that shoulder come down. Surrender towards the earth. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and bring that knee back in towards our chest. Take the foot back up towards the ceiling. Take that back leg. We're going to bring both feet back up. Flex the toes down towards your head. And we're going to put a bend into both knees this time. Bring both feet to be flat on the ground. Take them both down. Toes face forward. Walk your heels in towards your feet. Towards your hips. Walk your heels in towards your hips. If those fingertips can come down and just touch your heels, that's great. If not, those fingertips don't reach, go ahead and bring your elbows in. You can bring the hands out. So hands come out in front, whatever's comfortable to you, wherever you are. Go ahead and readjust those toes to be right out in front. We're going to press into the feet as we lift our hips up. So if you have your elbows down, press into those elbows, lift up through the chest, release your shoulders down towards the ground. Release the tension on your chin, your neck. Unclench your jaw. If you have those hands down, press into the hands. Lift up. Let's go ahead and engage the glutes. Lift up a little bit higher. Press into those quads. I want those quads to be nice and tight. Take 2 more breaths. On that exhale, go ahead and release. Bring the hips down. Give your knees a rock from left to right. Can we do that one more time? Yes? You said yes. Okay. All right. Let's do it one more time. Walk the heels in towards the hips. We're going to bring those fingertips down. If they don't reach again, bring the elbows in towards the ribs. Press into the feet, into the toes. Let's lift the hips up. Press into the fingertips if the hands are down. Keep breathing. Again, we want to engage the glutes. What do we want to do? Lift it up. Keep going. You got this. Take 2 more breaths. See if we can get a little bit higher. And on that exhale, release. Lower the hips down. Hug your knees into your chest. Give it a rock. Let's go ahead and lean those knees. Bring them over to one side. Supine twist here. Bring it over to one side. Take your hands to your thighs. Look away from your knees. Release that tension from your back. Let your shoulders relax. Bring it in. Bring the knees together. Keep them together as much as possible. We bring it over to the side. Opposite side this time. Again, bring those hands. Gonna look back at our opposite hand. That other hand can come on the thigh, as long as it's not the knee. Take a moment here. Gonna bring it in. Bring those knees in towards the body. Give it a rock from left to right. One leg at a time. We're gonna extend the leg down. Extend leg down. Let's do a stretch up overhead. Wiggle the toes here. Bring the hands down towards the mat. Palms can be wherever you're comfortable. Maybe taking one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, whatever's comfortable to you. I invite you to come to a nice comfortable position here. I invite you to take a deep breath in with me. Exhale, open mouth. Release the tension from your shoulders. And let's start to just relax our body. Releasing the tension from your toes. Release your ankles. Letting your knees get soft. Releasing the tension from your hips. Uncurling your fingers. Relax your shoulders again. Melt them into the earth. Unclench your jaw. Soften your eyes. Maybe close them if that's comfortable. We come back to our intention word. We gave our body some love today. I want you to honor yourself because you did that. That was all you. Just take a moment here. Sink it all in. Let it just come back to you. Come back to your breath. I'm going to take a few breaths of silence. And as we begin to invite a couple of little movements into our body, a little bit of awareness into the space we're in, wiggle our fingers and toes, and one leg at a time, hug your knees into your chest. We roll over to one side. Go ahead and cradle your head. Let's take up space here. And when you're ready, using that top hand to push yourself up to any comfortable position. Taking your hands to heart center. I want you to thank yourself for showing up today. Thank your body for showing up as well. You loved on your body today. I thank you for allowing me to share my practice with you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope those shoulders got some love. I want you to take this energy, this love with you off the mat and into your day. Share it with others because energy is infectious. Can't wait to practice with you again. I wish you a great day. And again, if you haven't done anything else today, if you don't do anything else, you checked off the box. Namaste. Thank you so much for such a great practice. I hope those shoulders got some love. That fupa got some love, right? Whatever we got, it's all right. Because, this quarantine stuff, we in it. It's all right. Because I'm a foodie. I don't know if you know that. I need to start talking about it more. But I am a foodie. I will travel for some food, honey. Okay? So, thank you so much. You have been hanging in there, B family, and I thank you so much. I do. I appreciate it. One way you can definitely continue to keep this going, share it with others. If you found value out of this, give it the thumbs up. Share it with other people because that's how we keep this going. We keep growing. And then the YouTube algorithm says, hey, people actually like Tianna. Let's share it to more people. That's how the algorithm works, y'all. We gotta try to make that work for us. So I thank you so much. I have to head out. I'm teaching in person today, so I have to head out and go teach to some beautiful humans who are in person. Can't wait to see them. Thank you so much. Thank you to Mommy as well for such a great class and always keeping the energy going. Tell you, my mother is one of my biggest supporters. I love her to death. Thank you so much. And my daddy is always there. Thank you so much. I'm definitely honored to have them both. Your neck feels a little bit better. That's great. I'm glad. And if you don't know how to live chat, I know some people have said to me, I don't know how to live chat. It's some button down there. Oh gosh. But it's if you're on your phone, it's like a slide, I think. But again, thank you so much. And I will see you next Saturday for 1 year. 1 year, y'all. 1 whole year. So I thank you so much. Bring some more people with you next time because we all family. Right, B family? We all family. Thank you so much for transforming lives, Coach D, and to Pamela as well. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Have a great one. Bye-bye.